Why hello there, John. I have another point along the same lines as before, that I wanted to clarify to you.
Oh? What was your point, John? I would like to hear it.
I pointed out to you that without God there can be no morality. Well, possibly you might be correct on that, but I would like to add that without God there can be no justice. Without God, people like Hitler and Stalin would never be brought to justice, or punished. They did all their acts, and in the end they got off easy. Shouldn't they face punishment for what they did?
Well, it would be nice if they did, but as a Christian your form of punishment is eternal pain and suffering. Is there any form of act that someone could do to you worth that?
Well, no, but you are doing these things against an infinite God. Therefore punishment should be equally infinite.
Well, that's ridiculous to me, but let's for a second say that is true, and an infinite God requires infinite punishment. Do you believe that a God will infinitely punish non-believers? And no amount of good will ever redeem them? And that believers will be saved, and no amount of bad as long as they repent will save them from punishment?
Well, of course. Without Jesus there can be no forgiveness or redemption.
Well, then you just proved your original claim false. There can be no justice with God. If Hitler, who you said wouldn't be punished without a God, asked Jesus for forgiveness before he died, then he would go to heaven, and not be punished. But, should I remind you that majority of those Jews he killed did go to hell? I doubt very much they feel the justice, since their punishment is the same as Hitler's. A serial killer can rape, and torture and destroy a woman and go to heaven if he realizes he was evil. But his victims would be rewarded with eternal punishment if they don't believe. Is this the sick definition of Christian justice? I think you need to think this one over more.
Gee, I never thought about that before. I better go think about it, though I'm sure there is a good reason for it all.
You do that, and come back when you have more.